Hey buddy! Welcome back to the channel and to World of Warships. So today I'm featuring the tier 10 French cruiser the Henri IV, and it's 3-cap domination game on the map Okinawa. And in this game we have a clan division on the opposite side, which pretty much mirrors our division, with Henri and Kremlin on both teams. Our division has Gearing as a destroyer, and the clan division on the other team has a Grossovoy. There's also a carrier in this game, and both teams have a Saipan. So this game will show a bit of a different playstyle for me in the Henri, and that is because of this being the enemy team's weaker flank, you could say. The flank that they prioritize a bit less. It looks like the bulk of the enemy team is moving towards the A-cap. So in this match I will be pushing way more than I'm usually doing, since usually I will try to find the enemy team's strong flank and instead kite their push. But in this game I will be on the pushing side instead. So I started out by pushing in with my clanmate Kung Karl in his gearing, trying to support him in the cap. But then I spotted this Yoshino, and I know that ship can be somewhat of a problem, being a fire spammer and also being able to launch those 20-kilometer torps against our battleships. So I thought I'd try and deal with him as soon as possible while running into my teammates. So what I know of the Yoshino is what I have seen in a couple of CC videos pretty much. And it looks like it's kind of a weaker SAO, what I have gathered so far. That its fire spamming potential is not really as strong as the tier 10 tech tree counterpart, the SAO. And also it doesn't seem to have really that same SAO troll armor. So it seems to be quite acceptable to battleship AP. One of the perhaps stronger things about the ship is those 20-kilometer Shimakaze torps that it can equip. Now I saw this enemy Salem pushing straight into the B-cap, pretty much over to our side. I was not really sure why this guy thought this was a good idea. I mean, it's nothing wrong for a Salem or a Des Moines to push up to the islands on the B-cap on their side to radar and flush out any enemy destroyers, but pushing straight through the cap like this guy is, I'm not really sure what he thought he was gonna be able to do. So he becomes an easy first blood kill. You can see that the enemy Yoshino has lost quite a bit of health pushing in like he did at the start. So he is trying to disengage, going to the back area of the map to fire spam from safety. So that's why I'm switching my focus to this Fredrik the Grosse, who is also trying to disengage and back up. But it will be pretty hard for him with our gearing spotting him as well. So you could say that we have pretty much won the fight over the sea cap, and we have secured this flank for the team, which makes it possible for us to start our push while also burning down these two ships. The enemy team has at the same time secured the A cap and has a pretty big presence at that cap. And you can see that our team is struggling a bit. They have a couple of ships really far away up north on the A line. That's not really supporting the teammates right outside the A cap. So Kung Carl in the gearing managed to land a great torp on the Fredrik the Grosse, taking him out. And now we can just continue to push through. The enemy saipan has sent his planes over to this side for the start of the game. I'm pinging our saipan in response, trying to get him to send some planes over to the B cap. Because if you look at the minimap, it looks like my clanmate in the enemy Grossovoy is starting to push, perhaps, towards the B cap that right now is undefended. So we are just regrouping at the C cap, and we will start our push. Now I see a low health Prince Eugen. At the same time we have this pretty low health Yoshino. So I'm trying to switch between the two different targets, trying to maximize the damage output of the ship. Now I got a fire on the Yoshino that it looks like he repaired instantly, and then I got another permafire on him directly afterwards. I'm not really sure why people are still repairing one fires even in high tier cruisers, because the damage is pretty much all healable. So you should always try and save your repairs for the second fire. I landed a fire on the enemy Kremlin as well, who is sailed by my clanmate as well. The Yoshino managed to land a fire on me, so I will try to take him out as soon as possible. Meanwhile, I do need to look at this Kremlin as well, because with those guns he has the power to wreck me pretty bad. So I managed to burn down the Yoshino, securing me my second kill and also my Arsonist award. So now I can pretty safely start to engage the enemy Kremlin. The enemy Kremlin, of course, being a really well armored Russian battleship, it's not really that vulnerable to my 240 caliber IFHE shells, like most of the other tier 10 battleships. So you will see a whole lot of non-penetrating shatters while firing at a Kremlin. But that said, you will do set a lot of fires on it. And of course that being pretty much the bread and butter of the tier 10 French Henri. Just spamming those fires. As you see, I just got my Wither award and I'm up to 13 fires so far. So it doesn't really matter that much that our target is very well armored, because you can't really run away from all those fires. And of course Kremlin, as same as most of the other Russian battleships, are a bit vulnerable in that sense that they have a limited amount of repair party and damage control. Now, the Republic is a pretty dangerous battleship to face as well, since it seems to always be able to pen you from any kind of angle. It was pretty much always my pet peeve when I sailed my tier 10 German cruiser, the Hindenburg, which usually is pretty tanky as a battleship, but the Republic was pretty much the only battleship that I feared in that ship. Now, unfortunately, our destroyer was taken out by the enemy team, but I managed to kill off their destroyer as well with the last couple of blind shots. So now I have kind of multiple targets around me. Battleships. We have a Conqueror pushing in quite ballsy into the B cap. I also have a Republic and a Kremlin up north. But I thought I first try and take out this Conqueror, since he's really out of position and all alone, isolated from his teammates, and I saw that the friendly carrier was focusing him as well. Now the Conqueror is quite a tanky battleship, since it has that British zombie heal that the Conqueror and the tier 9 Lion gets. But something that I have noticed after playing the Henri is that if it's one cruiser that can definitely kill off a Conqueror, it is Henri's damage output. Because Conqueror still has a pretty hefty cooldown on his heal. I think that's gonna change in the next upcoming patch, when they raise the Citadel of the Conqueror. But if it's something that the Conqueror's heal even can match, it's the damage output of this cruiser. So I finish off the low health Republic, earning me my Kraken Unleashed. And before that I also got the Wither and Confederate achievements. So if you've seen my videos before, you probably heard me talk about the wide range of achievements that you are able to get in pretty much every other game in this ship, and well, as you can see, this game is pretty much a good showcase of that. So now it's only enemy Des Moines and the enemy Saipan left. My clanmate in the Kremlin managed to take out the Saipan with a great shot. And now it's only the Des Moines left that is pushing up behind the island by the A cap. So as you can see, it has been a pretty good game. We had 20 fires, 5 kills, 9 cap resets, and 5 achievements so far. And that is why I feel like this ship has even stronger tankiness in one way than the tier 10 German cruiser, the Hindenburg. And it has pretty much the same or even sometimes stronger HE fire spamming potential than the tier 10 Japanese cruiser, the Sao. So it feels like this cruiser has pretty much the strongest of everything, and also pretty decent anti-aircraft firepower, as well as that French speed. Now here I switched very quickly to armor piercing, because I thought I'd be able to punish this Des Moines, but somehow, even though he's pretty full broadsiding me, for some reason I'm not able to find the citadel, which feels a bit strange, but maybe my aiming was off. So there's also the high caliber. So the 6th achievement in this match. And that is why I always say that if you have one of those missions where you have to get a whole lot of heroic achievements, this is definitely the ship you should take. Now the Des Moines angles in, and I can't really punch through the bow armor of the Des Moines as I can on the Minotaur, so I switched to HE. Unfortunately, the tickets reached 1000 just seconds before I would land my last salvo on him, earning me my 6th kill, since it was at 700 HP. But as you can see, pretty decent game. We ended up with 250k damage done, 22 fires. Yeah, 5 kills, 9 cap resets. So let's see. First Blood, Witherer, Arsonist, Confederate, High Caliber, and Kraken Unleashed. Yeah. Pretty strong ship. Earning me over 3000 base XP. But as you can see, everyone on the team performed really well this match. Looking at the damage report, you can see that almost 80k of my damage was from those 22 fires. So this ship is a really potent fire starter. You can also see that I tanked quite a lot. I had almost 2 million potential damage. And as you can see on the damage received column, that I received a lot of damage as well exceeding my 50k health pool. So I took 70k damage in this game. That is a pretty good example of the tankiness of this ship. I was actually quite surprised that I didn't receive the dreadnought as well in this game, because the dreadnoughts is something that you earn really often in this ship. And credit and experience. Pretty good results for a tier 10 silver ship. And also good experience as well. It's not really that many ships that I actually consider buying that very expensive tier 10 perma camo for, but this is actually one of those. But I really hate those space camos. I don't really think they are nice looking, so I'm really waiting for a really nice looking camo. Then I will definitely buy it for this ship, because this ship is just too much fun. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave it a like and a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing gameplays. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Bye bye.